Hello everyone, welcome to Scorcher Toys at AnyMoon.com's transformation guide for Bandai's DX Renewal VF-25. I'm going to be going from fighter mode to gear walk and then to Battroid, so if you've lost your instruction manual or don't feel like digging it out, I will take you along the way. You're going to begin by removing the gun if you've got it installed and collapsing your landing gear. Then you will see that there is a peg that comes down from the base of the wing into the leg. We just want to lift up there and free that whole assembly. Do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to pivot the leg down at the gear walk joint. Now you can start by bringing out your kneecap and then just bring the leg down. There is then an extension gimmick, which you see right there. And you want to extend out the feet as well. Bring the feet down and open, bring the leg forward, pivot the foot forward, and repeat on the other side. Your toy should now look like this, and we're just going to pull down the wing roots. I don't know if I made that word up, but right at the base of the wings there, you're going to pull those down. We're going to turn the toy over. We're going to pop open the leg panel and recess the fin. And then we're going to come to the back, and we're going to go ahead and pull the shield off. Okay, so go ahead and fold in the fin on the other leg. Then take your toy, turn it upside down, and pull the hips forward. We want to unseat them. They peg into place. So once they come out, they'll fold over like so. This then allows you to take your arms and pivot them forward, and then just rotate them down like so. There we go. So get that down and forward. Now you have this gear walk support joint, which is new for the renewal version and a big improvement. So bring your hips back, bring that connector forward and get it right into the slot. At the same time, you connect your hips and reseat them. And now your toy will be in gear walk position with the back brace well supported. You can go ahead now and take your arms and extend them. Repeat on the other side. Okay, you're essentially in gear walk mode now. You can get your arms to be a more comfortable, natural position. Take your shield. It has a little collapsing door for where the fists were. Just pegs into place on the forearm. And then you bring the wings down. Little clearance there with the arms, and there you go. You are in gear walk mode. It should be very sturdy. To continue on to Battroid mode, we can go ahead and bring the vertical stabilizers down, close the wings. You're going to take the nose cone. You can just bring it down a little bit. That'll split your landing gear doors. You can open up the landing gear, bring the nose cone back, and then we want to flip the toy over. We want to unseat these hip intakes and then bring this gear walk support back. Bring your legs down and put them into more of a Battroid position. And also we're going to close that extension. Just get those feet flat and you'll be in something like this position. Okay, your toy should look something like this. In Battroid mode, the instructions tell you to go ahead and keep that leg all the way collapsed. Although as soon as you start handling it, the first thing you would do is extend it. So it's kind of up to you where you've got it now. I'll put it collapsed. And you're going to take your toy next, and right behind the cockpit, you are going to enable the hinge. So I just pressed up towards the front of that section there. And then that lets the whole body come up and over. And then what we'll do is we'll just back behind the head, pivot downward, and then this becomes the trickiest part of transformation. We need to get that head extended and out. So we're going to just push and pull at the same time here to get that head up and out. Obviously I got to spin it around. Some you have to spin around, some you do not. And we're just going to keep working on that until it feels like it's all the way up. And so get your finger underneath and just keep pushing and pushing back. And you should get pretty far up there. And we'll see when we go to bring that nose cone up if we've got it in the right spot. Alright, so this is the most crucial point of transformation because you have the front of the fighter mode here that is painted black plastic to a point. And you need to get that up and inside the chest cavity without scraping that point, because the last thing you want is a little bit of a white dot there in fighter mode. So make sure you feel like you've got that head in the right position. Bring this section back up. Now another thing here is you got to make sure these landing gear doors are real tight on either side, because if they flare out, they'll stick on the side as it comes back in. So get it to about where it's supposed to go, pivot downward, and then pivot downward behind the head, and you should find everything lines up pretty nicely and looks natural. All right, and now we have the world's tallest Battroid mode. I'm going to go ahead and pull the wings back, take the toy, pull the waist forward, and begin to swing the legs forward here. Now obviously they would get to a point where things aren't going to work, so you got to rotate the legs down. And then you have this metal hook that comes back. So it was like this metal hook comes back, hold that metal hook in position, rotate those legs down, and then the metal hook will go into these two slots here. And you should hear a nice audible click when it does. There it goes. Bring the legs the rest of the way down, and there you go. Now you're pretty close to Battroid mode. We'll go ahead and bring the shoulders forward, make sure we've got, do a little fine tuning here. These shoulder armors should be straight up, and you are really close now to Battroid mode. Alright, so some common fine tuning things at this point. Your kneecaps, you want to get them jutting out just a little bit. Again, you want to have that good forward position on the crotch area. You want to make sure your ankles are totally extended, like they were in gear walk mode. You have the same extensions on either leg, so your toy isn't standing at an angle. And that should be it. Everything else should have come together pretty nicely for you. You might have a little bit of a rattle up at the top. You can tweak things a little bit to limit that, but in handling it might come back, just FYI. So there you go. Now you're in Battroid mode. Thanks for checking out my transformation guide. See my full review on anymoon.com, and as always, thanks for watching.